One brick, one miss, rich took his check, I know. We talking start like ball hype, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro. They tryna me. That's the wrong way, the wrong way. Back, yeah, buddy. If you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause I can't name that guy dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
A give to Spears, running right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Let's go now. Trap 60. Go.
2nd and 10 now. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. A pickup there of 39. And the Falcons will have a first. Spears running behind center. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 18 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
On the set.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down.
Set. 7 Pirates.
He's dropping back to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Quick to the air is Tagovailoa. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here's Tua again. He connects downfield on 4. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the 1st on 4th down. Working inside the red zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
18,
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
Another throw here on second down. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
16 yards. That's good for a Falcons.
At the 60. At the 60.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Spears trying this straight ahead. Along the sideline past midfield. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons hold a slim 2-point lead early. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it.
That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
14. Falcons 10.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Sack.
Throwing it to start this drive. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Renardo Green with that tackle.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
They send a man in motion.
Check out.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready? Go!
Third down from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Penn State makes the play. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 10.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Ready? Check, hurt, hurt. Check. Come 19. Ready?
Getting right back to it after that interception. He's trying to push the field. Big gain downfield. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-score game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Tagovailoa on first down. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Dolphins 21, Falcons 17.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Working quickly here.
Come on, three, kick. Let's go.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Here's Tagovailoa again. And that one's unsuccessful.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On third and goal, it's Tagovailoa. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now lead by 10. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 17.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And his return's going to go out of bounds and set them up with a drive starting from the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Running it with Spears. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And he goes out of bounds, just short of the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go trap! Go trap! Street! Street! Buffalo 18! Trap 60! Trap 60! Hook!
Back to throw. Launches one deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. Complete to Pearsall. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He's on the move. That's incomplete left side. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. On target to Waddle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down, here's Tua. Hauled in by Waddle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Go ahead.
To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins now lead by 10. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Set up. Broncos, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Set up.
They'll throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Warriors 70.
Here's a throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
From the gun, here's a Conda. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
It's safe. Go ahead.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's bottled up at the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Tagovailoa to throw on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Go. 19 Lions. Go Street. 18 Pioneer. Check go.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Got a man. Spears has it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 2nd and 5 now. He's going deep. Oh, no, they get him yet again. He breaks a tackle. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He just throws this one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Finds his man, Waddle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing on 3rd. Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Here's Tua again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18.
Falcons 24.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Let's go. Ready, ready?
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Take. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got to gain a 6 there. Bernardo Green with that tackle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. And the Dolphins with 6 DBs on the field here. They're in the dime, 3rd down. Looking to throw. A massive shot towards the end zone. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw it. He connects downfield on 4th. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
42. Falcons 24.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Abanikanda. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Again, it's Abanikanda. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Returnable from the 2. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready?
They motion the tight end over. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completed over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
To throw here on 1st down. He's got a man left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
60 Bobcats. Stephanie. Buffalo 18. Take go.
They're throwing it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go.
And this is Spears. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready. Trap 60. Go.
Now looking to throw. Finding Davis. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Davis there to grab it. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Shut up.
On the handoff, this is Spears. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. 60 Eagle. 70 Lion. Hey, check that. Ready.
They run once more with Spears. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready, shot.
Tua now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. It sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They're right here. 21G.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Complete out to the right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast. Tagovailoa on first down. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Go ahead.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he's brought down for a loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Here's 2nd and 11. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready. Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Lining up now to try the extra points. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. He's got the squiver. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Huh.
Spears on the give, headed right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Top 70.
That's good.
Putting a receiver in motion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Now, I know that's one of his his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Tagovailoa on first down. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Dolphins moments away from a 2-0 start. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He has room past the 25. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins put up even more points in a win. Now they'll try the point after. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return starts at the 3. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
At their own 36-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
18 reps! 18 reps! Set! Warriors 70! Check go!
Pass play on 1st and 10. Here he goes again. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it an 18-point game. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's completed right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. That one's complete, right side. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
A gain of 12. And the Dolphins first down.
Here's Tua again. On target to Waddle. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Falcons 45.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Here we go, shot. 19 Lions. Riggs. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight. Go.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing there to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Check your little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?